If it's in my head, I'll be there forever. If it's in my head, I'll be there forever. I'll be there forever. I'll be there forever. I'm your hero, here, fine boy. Who would make fine boy? Yeah, if you're running, right up, it's right there. You say him, boy. Who would make fine boy? If it's in my head, I'll be there forever. I'll be there forever. I'll be there forever. I'm your hero, here, fine boy. Who would make fine boy? Yeah, if you're running, right up, it's right there. You say him, boy. Who would make fine boy? If it's in my head, I'll be there forever. How's everybody doing? Now, you know, these certain folks.
Right off the bat, she's already trying to do the old Dr. Renee and try to take her spot. Oh man, this is bad. Oh.
If you play a song,
that's how Dr. Renee would do her. That's how Dr. Renee would do her freaking intros. Oh, it's gonna be horrible. I mean, break out the slather for your reptilian skills, everybody, and get ready to be hosed on this one. Oh man.
Stretch you?
Oh man.
I'm not homicidal, suicidal.
Wow.
I've seen mind and body regardless of how you perceive it. Now, was it always that way? No, because you were pushing me over the edge. Aid. So justified, right? Isn't that? Go on. 4 years now for you. Good stuff. So, let's stop.
I don't know. With all that suicide trolling going around that people talk about, you'd think like you're getting suicide trolled like this lady. There's like an actual participation trophy involved, but on her side. Oh, right on. You're getting suicide trolled? Oh, right on. At the show meeting, right? Where they're, Muffin Crypto Bucks are up this week. Everybody, Muffin Crypto went up 0.0000001%, 0.0 whatever on the Muffin Show Bucks.
Keyboard warrior nonsense.
Deborah, participation trophy. Good LARP. Good LARP, everybody. Good LARP.
Come up on my panel, and I'm willing to put my camera on. And since you like to talk about my look so much, most people would agree that you probably don't do that.
You get to learn about some poker, Texas Hold'em poker, and bluffing, and how to tell bluffs right there. I'll turn my camera on. That was the biggest bullshit bluff I've ever heard of.
Board warrior nonsense. And why don't you come up on my panel, and I'm willing to put my camera on. And since you like to talk about my look so much,
I would probably take her more serious if she was actually talking her regular voice, kind of like the screw loose effect, right? He's really telling you.
Most people would agree that you probably don't feel that great about how you look, which is unfortunate. But you know, you seem to enjoy ridiculing how people look. So come on, let's have a look at you then.
Wow.
How's that sound? And then let's hear about.
This is what burnout cat ladies do at 60 or 70 years old. It's like a carbon copy of the NSC lady here. I look better than you, and I've been rolled through a cactus. Sorry, lady, you put it out there, and it's comedy. Sorry, I don't want anybody to be hurt or anything, but, you know, you guys put your worst shit out there, right? Best victims in 2023. Who could be the better victim? Seriously, that's the way it is on the internet these days. I'm just pointing it out, not trying to be abusive or hurt towards anybody. You know what I'm saying?
We're justified 4 years for the non-stop suicide trolling from you.
There it is.
Okay?
Wow. Suicide trolls. Hold on. We're going to get them suicide trolls off of everybody who's got locked the door. Oh, here we go. Blast them with fresh batteries. Oh, man, here we are. Well, trying to make people feel better out there. Trying.
It's interesting because, you got a lot of people in here. They're in their 50s, right? And then you have this person that's hitting 70 and thinks that this type of behavior is acceptable. And she's a nurse. Makes me think of the Angel of Death story. Remember that? A nurse that was killing people because she thought she was
if you like to get suicide troll there, and it's like a trophy with your shill crew, I could see how that twisted psychology just went there, right? That sick, twisted projection bullshit these people do. This is great.
Did. There's been more than one case of that. You also like to ridicule me about the fact that I've never had children. I had several miscarriages, and definitely wanted to have a child. But the thing is, what happens when you don't have a child is everything stays really nice and tight down there. And I don't have to sit on pee pads because every time you cough, some piss comes out of you.
Hey, lady, Mr. Cox usually isn't this cruel, but as part of this comedy show, I will go below the belt every once in a while. And I do have to say, sorry, lady, you had some miscarriages there, but probably a good thing you're not able to procreate. Just saying, sorry, everybody, it's just part of the comedy routine here. Oh, man. Trying to have a comedy show and everybody else is freaking out.
Come on now. Come tell me what you think. Let's talk about this. Let's do this like adults. Ever heard of adulting? Sylvester Stallone is 72 and doing action movies like a 4-year-old.
Okay, wait a minute. She's talking about people acting like 4-year-olds, but she's going to go to some demonic entity voice here any second, right?
But these people want to ridicule people for age, not thinking that they, if they're lucky, will at some time arrive at that age. And then you have people literally hitting 70, acting like they're 14-year-old mean girls of the variety that we have now.
Yeah, you old granny hag. You should be over with them all on Farce Book. Seriously, that place is crawling with the cat lady granny sellout influencers that are left over. But they had to have a few crossover into the YouTube realm like this lady.
Little girls plot to kill their friends. And there's a lot of that.
That's messed up. That's all messed up.
This world has gotten pretty sick.
Yeah,
and
you have to report on it every day.
Is, she's obviously not on the right side of things at claiming to be a Christian. Really?
Oh, there it is.
No, you're not.
Wow.
Woo, and gosh.
Hey, I bet Slow Cone or Yaks or even PDF helped her with that line since she's got their Roadhog Kennel that's been in her chat. Wrench PDF has been up in her chat. She must have been prepared good on that one, right? You guys, wow, what a great line. Here, let's go back one more time. Grab that.
Side of things that's claiming to be a Christian. Wow. Really? No, you're not. Woo, and gosh, the obsession has reached critical mass.
It sure as shit has, lady. I'm glad that you guys can be obsessed that way. I've got something to restream while I'm going. I gotta go back to work here. I don't got time to sit here and argue back and forth with an AI bot that's already ran through the Bezos line and had its freaking return blender parts installed into it. Musk chip right from there. Send her over to the Musk line now. These half-eat bots, man. Seriously, I got shit to do. Seriously, I'm too busy.
2 years ago, you're over the edge for yourself. You lost your freaking mind. You're mining through shit of mine from 2-3 years ago. Trying to indict me on the past? What are you fucking talking about? I've asked to make amends even to you. What? No, you can't do that. You as a whole, you're fucking good. Good. Marinating that toxic ugliness. Yummy. All day, every day, talking about other people negatively, using the word against others. Does Jesus like that? I don't think so. But see, I repent and ask for forgiveness every day and try to change my behavior. Unlike people like you don't want to change. You love it. And you get the ching-ching, don't ya? Okay. All right, so come on, you want to do it? So you want to do it now? You're not ready? You want to get camera ready? Okay, well, let's do it later then. What time? What time works for you? I'm ready to cam up there. Let's go, girl. Let's do it. Or you just want to be the keyboard gangster you are. The coward. 4 years beating on someone that's shown them no.
Oh, beating.
Wow, and you're seeing that since visual.
Oh man, those beatings. Oh man, are those beatings public, like a public hanging or something? Or are there tickets we can buy to this circus? Just wondering.
So I'm sorry that you feel you are so ugly that you have to destroy other people's looks to raise yourself up to feel better about yourself. That's so sad. And it makes me so sad. Oh God. It's so sad that you feel so ugly about yourself. It's so sad you're such a projection. You lost, bitch. Over, bitch. You want to keep going? Let's see. You cower? Are you a coward or not? Come on. Cam up, honey. Let's go. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do it. Okay? I'm ready to do it. I'm waiting. In the meantime, I may talk about something else. You are boring. You're a boring person. You do the same shit over and over again for years with no self-awareness whatsoever. Where is your self-awareness, Lisa? So what's the problem? Why do you hate yourself so much? We really want to help you. We want to help you, and I need that. How can we help? How can we help you to feel better? How can we help you to learn that what you're doing is evil and wrong? You already know that. Where are you? You watch everything. You're recording everything. Where are you? You're blocked? So let's get set up in a soft account. Come on, you know how to do that. Or I'll unblock you. Send a friend in saying, tell them that you want to come up on the panel and I'll unblock you. How that sound to you? Sound good? Let me know. Let me accommodate you. How can I accommodate you to make the most?
She's definitely been talking to Mad Max and the PDF crew and got a good shill script. They're talking about the same thing the other day. You're not blocked in here. Come and cam up with us. Seriously, it's so lame, man.
Comfortable. Do you want to call in from Skype? We could arrange that. You've got my phone number, don't you, bitch?
I'm painting tables.
Isn't that what made it so easy for you to maliciously dox me? Because you have my real phone number, bitch?
What?
Because I gave it to you because I thought you were a friend. And I defended you. And then you were behind the scenes.
Thank God I didn't give my personal number to this lady. Seriously.
Do you mean your little trolley, unalive trolley plans behind the scenes?
Right. You know, what's interesting is when I was trying to hang out with this lady and help her out, she needed a lot of help, right? She needed a lot of help. But at that time, it's
truly, unalive, truly, plans behind the scenes. Talking shit about me while pretending to be a friend. And now we all know that you were working for Betty. The same shit. We know.
Working. They're all working together. Watch out, everybody. Project it off.
I guess all your friend Betty can do now is talk about some kind of curling. Is that
wow. Project it off on who you're working with there, lady, too. Let's all say who we're all working with. I don't work for anybody.
Is that her mission now? And then she comes on. I just want to say,
since we're all going to take turns turning our camera on, let's all take turns and say who we all work for, right? I don't work for anybody. No contracts. Been that way since 2012 and, well, even beyond that, back in the year 2000, ladies. Well, at that time, there was, well, can't talk about that time, year 2000.
Oh, you glorious, you're so beautiful, and you're wonderful, you're radiant. She's trying to do an image change, but wow. she has already proven who she is, and she'll never stop.
Ever, nobody, always. Oh, you know they're all together. They're all up in there.
Put enough drink in her, and she's going to trigger out. It's going to happen. It will happen. Now, I don't know, and I don't care, okay? I got nothing to do with her. I don't have anything to do with Lisa. I don't watch anything she does.
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
get alerts. I blocked you're mentioning
Right,
me.
right. That's what I was going to say earlier. It slipped me. No, she says she doesn't watch these Lisa Lake videos, but I mean, she must watch these Lisa Lake videos or she wouldn't be this triggered. Because I watched the Lisa Lake video the other day, and this is the reason why I'm this triggered. Seriously, I mean, I'm triggered.
So what you're doing, you're just spinning your
Destroyed.
wheels, doing negative, evil shit. And good luck when you get to the pearlies, because that ain't where you're going. You will be immediately redirected to the gates of hell, where you deserve to be, really, unless you correct your fucking shitty behavior on your shit, and we can all live happily ever after. So, makes me really sad that you hate yourself so much. The other problem you have is that you're working for someone else, and it's really their voice, not yours so much, even though you agree. The script you follow, right? Your friend Aaron Cox, the pedo protector. You're calling me. You're saying that I'm with a pedo protector and a pedophile. You said both things, right? It's bullshit. That guy, he came to try and get some help because you guys took his channel down. I told him before, and I don't know. That guy claims he's innocent. I can't have anything to do with you if you're still dealing with that guy. He was gone. He comes back. 2 years he was gone. And he comes back. And he starts riding in my chat, pushing the narrative of his cause. And I kept telling him, don't fucking do that here. And then he want to hit everybody up. I mean, look, I've had nothing to do with him for a long time. I don't wish him ill will. I know the man's not well. I'm older. I have nothing to do with him. But you have everything to do with a man that 100% protected a pedophile and continues to justify his behavior. You like that show about Gakuya. Mm-hmm. Rory, can't you put your socks together and get over here? I mean, I don't have all day for this, but I can come back later.
Hey, lady, what about that confirmed phone number you can call to that sicko Tadashini? Ask him if you got a case working with them together and this Petito guy, whoever the heck you guys are. Seriously, like, I've seen it. There's a phone number you can call and ask the guy, the sicko that answers, if this lady has a case with them where they're working against people, and you can join up with their team, right? I mean, I haven't called it. I mean, I'm sure other people have tried, and it might be the result. But we know that phone number apparently goes to Sicko Tadashini, where her name's right next to him. You can call and be a part of their Patriot team. Kind of like, you know, the main supporter of that sicko rodent in Fort Collins, where that main supporter, Inflated Head, Corruption Watch, was a part of. You know, it's interesting. They all intermingled it to White Knight to do damage control for each other and stuff. This is great, guys.
Oh, let's do this.
Woo, man,
you really want to spend
we're getting burned over here. Wow.
You want to continue? How long? 70. I mean, how long are you going to continue this? Well, you could be like Cosette. She's almost 80. She's still doing it. I got a screenshot of her talking shit about me last night. Get a fucking life already. You guys are fucking obsessed. Great. Why are you so sad? Why are you so obsessed and hey, see, go get a fucking life. I don't want your fucking death. I'd like to see you behind bars. Can anybody blame me? She's a fucking me. But I'm the crazy. Okay, guys. Guys, I just wanted to pop in here and tell you guys, I don't see anything on here at all. I'm perfect. Wait, I love Lisa. I said, like, Lisa, 100%. And she says, I would like to bump bushes with Lisa because she turns me on me. She goes really hard on vulnerable people. And, that does it. Where are you? Come on. Can't send a sock or a friend in? Say she's on her way. I'm back or something. Come on, let's do it. I'm ready. Let's do it. No makeup. No makeup. Want to do that one? No, you would know. No makeup, hair in a bun. No hair. Nothing. Come on, let's do it. Ready? You're not going to do it. No way you will. Because you don't like how you look. That's why. And really what I would like to say to people is you need to learn to love yourself. You need to accept yourself entirely as you look. That's what God gave you from your parents. And like they say, up till 50, you get the face you had, and then after, you get the face you get from your actions. So I'm going to venture to say, you're not looking too good these days. Now, I went to the Rubia's yesterday because Taco Tuesday is my thing. I can get some food for a nice price. And the young lady in there said, wow, you're... We got a lot of evil people out there, Justin. A lot of evil people. I'm gonna tell Isis that monogram. I'm gonna tell monogram. Isis. I'm gonna get out of Isis. Well, as you can see by my naked avatar, hello, that prays for them every day. I'm in a connection problem. So what happens then? And I think it has to do with my computer overheating. Well, we should probably shut the show down. Yeah, it's getting late. I got to. See by my naked avatar. Hello? That I'm having a connection problem. And I think it has to do with my computer overheating. So it may just cut out. I'm having a connection problem. And I think it has to do with my computer overheating. So it may just cut out. I'm able to load layouts. Oh, now my picture's on there again. Sometimes when it's running hot, it will do that.
Tides will always turn, so be brave, take the step.
So anyway, we started off in the Cherry Sky
Be
Lines,
accepting of your feelings, inhale deep,
count your breath. Alteration to the music in order to present
stay
it
fickle, be careful,
for the sake of
don't be led.
criticism or
stay
education.
safe with the knowledge, not the
And
thoughts inside your
so
head.
we'll get a little bit about the songs that we played.
Be
First
present in the
song,
moment,
Green
be
Boy,
focused.
being a cover of Say My Name by Out There and Destiny's Child. I think their version is far better than hers.
No magic potion, epiphanies or
Vibe anyway, so.
your energy.
But she does have some good songs, that's true. But, and so, you know, it's a great song for a lot of reasons. I like their presentation of it. Of course, it's appropriate because Say My Name, Say My Name. Say my name, say my name. When I'm not even relevant to the topic of the conversation I have. But mine. Of course, it's appropriate because say my name, say my name. Say my name, say my name. Just say my name, keep saying my name. You guys get paid like $20 per time you drop my name with them. There must be some revenue involved in dropping my name because they have to mention me when I'm not even relevant.
That's one of Mr. Cox's lines. Plagiarism alert, plagiarism alert.
conversation I have. But my name has to be wrong. You know, Mally Poo, Mally Yuck, Mally Poo, Malibu, Mally Stew. I mean, but I'm abusing you because I called you UNG. But you keep going. I'm not. I really aggressive. I'm waiting. Are you coming or not? Like, you can't even have, like, somebody, synthetic rebellion, come and drop it. Like, who's not involved in this? Well, we are at 32 minutes and we have 6 people watching. Oh, there was a 6 and something. I realized I wanted to say.
Don't be led.
Where I saw 6 coding.
Safe with the knowledge, not the thoughts inside your head.
Oh my God, of course.
Be present in the moment, keep focused. Influence will try to shift your gaze.
Should have written it down. But that's the thing of why I say I think the cannabis does reverse brainwashing, because you'll be all of a sudden something will click and you say, what? And you'll realize something that you didn't see before. That can happen. We got it. Kathy O'Brien said the reason they don't want you to have cannabis is to reverse brainwashing. She said that. So what? Kathy O'Brien is very well known. She was trafficked and sex trafficked as a very young girl, and also became pregnant as a result of it. And they also were allegedly molesting her child. It ties in at the time of the called there was something going on with me. Had to do with they were bringing young boys that were running young boys to the White House. Bush won this administration. That's alleged. I don't know. That's around the time I believe arrived on the scene talking about what happened to her, but I could be wrong. There's her testimonies out there. She names names of high-ranking political officials. It's horrifying to hear the detailed account of it. Absolutely horrifying, and no words what goes on in this world. And when you keep putting out ugliness like Alicia, not only is she devaluing her own life, she is constantly putting out an energy that is so ugly and vile. She feeds the darkness every day. She feeds darkness. I don't want it. I'm not here for that. And now where are we at? We've got. Did you guys see that the SpaceX Starship exploded on the launch today? She said crazy. She's talking about. I don't like Elon Musk. Okay? I don't like wires controlled out the top. Although they sometimes drop some good info, but it's always tied up with all kinds of disinfo. So learn that. So that's pretty much. I think that covers it. Let's see. So we know that when you cough, you have to wear special underwear when she puts herself. And I only bring that up because she won't ridicule me for the fact that my baby didn't survive. And the upshot of that is super tight body. Anyway, here's the link. I didn't drop the link. Drop the link. Stay on for a while. Okay, here's the link. Or why don't you send spoofs with it? I mean, he did already put stuff on camera with his voice, so why doesn't he come over here and tell us why he's still butthurt that I called him a fag when he was maliciously doxing all his friends? my big expense. I called him an F, and I told him to go get F in his, behind. And I've been, he's been torturing me for 4 or 5 years. Well, actually, he was on it before she was. They definitely work together, and that's all you need to know. A bunch of lies, and he's not around. Okay, so we want to stop the keyboard warrior bullshit. Let's come together. I'd like to hear what your grievances are, since they cannot be resolved thus far.
And
And
that already sounds like those are preconditions for a court case.
I'm ready to cam up. I'd love to hear your issue, because you feel so ugly and old that you have to ridicule other people to project out your own insecurities about yourself. So, they say it's better late than never, and never too old to learn. So even at 70, you could write yourself if you really wanted to. Not that I have it. Hey, Christos! I think Mark left. He just pops in and out. But I don't have your number because my phone died and I had to get a new one, and lots of things weren't saved. You can get it from me. Charles has it. Who else has it? Oh, AK has it. I think Lucid has it. Phil has it. So you can get in touch if you want. I'd love to hear what's going on with you. What else? Ah, yeah. We're going to be, and so I have to tell Charles that we're going to be reading basically the textbook for the studies that I did that come out of the Forward Society, Alberto, Villalobos, and that tribe, which is the cattle, I think, out of Peru. And they were in the Andes for 500 years, and the Great Spirit told them that they needed to take the wisdom. The earth was in peril, and they needed to bring their wisdom and share it with the world so that we can save the world and ourselves. And so I had someone express an interest in presenting it, and that's what we're going to do. I've been a little bit busy, but I'm going to get with that person, and I'm going to start sending him, I think we'll do 10 pages at a time. We are going to alternate reading paragraphs, and then we're going to do some, I'm going to give instruction because I've worked with it for almost 20 years. It's not the sort of thing, you really need a mentor with these things, and I had one, and he was directly educated by Alberto, Forward Society, and it's about tracking energy and getting rid of dark energy. It's about learning how to protect yourself. It's about working with your higher self knowledge, wisdom. And it is really about discernment. It teaches you a lot about discernment, because when you learn that, so anything comes up, it's addressed energetically, and we track it energetically, and so
Also, they were trying to figure out all the telekinesis and telekinetic through the ether and all that. Their new age bullshit, hashtag I am cult crap they're trying to spread.
Well, it's going to be a
double reverse LARPin shit that I have. It's all a crock of crap, I'm telling you, seriously.
And it's very effective, and in fact, I didn't get to say this the other day.
If you're into some witchy poo-poo crap, just like you project.
But I'll leave the name out, because it's his story, and if he wants to talk about it, we can. But we had a conversation, he called me today. Because I keep asking him, but he doesn't really read. Because I gave him, he said that there was something in every night when he was, I think, just be wrong, but when he went He says there's a dark figure standing in the corner of the room and he can't shut the lights off. So I gave him all of the pages and told him how to remove dark energy.
Besides going to Ephesians 6, yeah, for a minute. Besides going to Ephesians 6, 10 through 18, and really throwing it down. That's what I was trying to do. They didn't like that. And I start telling them, oh, they're so oppressed. Well, start swinging your sword in the spiritual. That's what I try to tell them. It's like this one right here.
Good things you can learn from that. Everybody wants to hold one thing against something.
Yeah. There's a lot of things you could learn from Dave Toddashini, too.
All right.
How to get away with violating children and make a profit off of it.
Night has happened over 20 years ago, and they want to scrutinize people for life.
No, not really. Rex hasn't changed. Still violating people's lives. Taking things that don't belong to him.
Yeah, I wonder what this lady's going to do about that with that registered offender in Fort Collins right now that's stalking a family, harassing people online, getting some type of snitch qualified immunity there, coordinate with PDF trying to win a case against that same family they're stalking and lost. Seriously, it's all there.
We actually signed and pled guilty. Why would you believe it? Why would somebody sign an affidavit? He filled it out himself.
He did.
And people are saying to wear masks.
Okay, I got news for you. There's children that are 8 years old being married all over the world right now. As a matter of fact, most of the fucking world.
See, all this gross stuff aside, that's what they want to push in your face. What I'm looking at is there was an affidavit that was prepared by a detective that got fired. Why isn't the not so crazy lady in PDF going all into that side of it? They need you to dwell in the sick side of it. But since you want it, here you go.
Legal. In Germany, most of the high school students that are girls go to the brothel and work at the brothel at the age of 16.
It's disgusting, dude, to even go there. And she needs to go over it.
Aaron.
What's she crying at Aaron about? Aaron! Aaron! I heard that so many times. So many women in freaking distress. Aaron, see?
Aaron.
Oh, yeah, and Flathead. Don't forget Flathead. Her top white knight are the main supporters. See how they keep Flathead out of it?
Where are you, Aaron?
So, can't really let them in there right now. Oh, here, I gotta show you what Roxanne did for me.
Oh. Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh. So when I went and picked her up from Trainerville and brought her back, Ding Dong was a brand new dog.
And they're like, just give me a second.
He's done that a few times. So, I mean, he had to leave to buy a car. You know what I'm saying? I brought him back. They wanted me to put him yeah. Yeah. Phone me up, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right. And I go, I said, no, really.
Sedona's really good at that.
Right. Well, that's his name, 21, 23. He's populated on
Yeah.
purpose.
So,
That area.
there is, that is one of the best. What about we? Hers is Renlock. I would call,
Okay. Yeah, let's go back out to my shop so I can write this down, okay? And just to let you know, I do with this yesterday,
oh,
it might have been, see what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean,
I
if
was
he's,
hiking with a weapon, just in case.
he's hurting and he's saying the best thing to do is nothing.
Right.
Like, I don't think we're gonna go by ourselves.
You're so bad when there's a dominant male around and you sit
right.
towards them. How come you can have a conversation with a man, Aaron?
You try to have a conversation with this lady, she'll try to entrap you into some bullshit with a famous author named Dr. Lori that's written books on how to double reverse shit. Seriously.
And try to bullshit him. But you can't have a grown-up conversation with me.
Uh-huh.
You try to, and she goes ballistic all of a sudden. Oh, come on. Yeah, this isn't staying on.
Not your
And
No,
I'm
she's-
busy. I've been doing
She's
stuff.
the one that needed to rage quit throughout all the communications. Really, to once everything was like she was able to gather as much as she could to formulate a good bullshit story. Communications cut. See, double projection right there.
Nope. Remember what I told you on the phone that day, Aaron?
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, I do.
I didn't.
Yeah, when she said she was throwing up blood and needed to go to the doctor instead of go file a report against Neo, whatever the heck that guy's double reverse role is, right? But it's interesting. She needed to go to the doctor and put out there, oh, I need money for a copay, right? And I'm watching. Okay, go tear it up. Yeah, no, she didn't end up going to the doctor. She's not going to prove that. She said later on, oh, I didn't make it. Because you check in, are you feeling all right? You doing all right? Because you worry about people that say they're puking up blood. Because they can't go to file charges against this guy. It's so important to go file charges. And they were the one that needed to go file charges against the guy. I was just interested as far as the storyline, like interviewing some people, but no, right? All of a sudden, I'm part of the guy. I work with him. Wow, seriously.
Like what she was doing to a certain female.
She
Even if
doesn't
I didn't
like
what she was doing.
she doesn't like what I was doing to a certain female. It's always that veiled BS. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of females that I've had to reject throughout the years, lady, that have wanted a part of the Cox. I'm not even joking.
And I could see what you were doing.
Oh, there's
Oh, was
see.
you calling me, hon? Hang on.
No, I don't call her. As soon as somebody says, "Hey, I'm done," don't contact me anymore. Okay, yeah, no, totally cool, man. I'm busy myself. Got plenty other fires to put out. She thinks it's me, dude. She's weird.
You're just a sex offender.
Why does everyone want to hold me accountable what other people said and what he said? Oh, because he said that, Cox. You're working with what the hell? I'm just repeating what he said to get a lot of shill bags fired up.
That's a poison her.
Yep.
Oh, you got a thin roof. Oh, you got blah, blah, blah. Oh, look, we got a chomo. Look at the idiot that cannot get above doing simple work. Look at the people that are putting you down. But they're wanting to sit there and criticize you because they are. You're jealous of a chomo.
What's the matter, Aaron? Were you jealous because my channel was doing well?
No, lady, see? They think you're jealous of them. And that's what they projected yesterday with the Hebrew hammer, the Mossad guy, right? Holy crap. No, lady, no one's jealous of your shill crew that really don't have any credentials besides shit that might have been mailed to you that you can apply for free. Seriously, that's some crazy shit. No, okay? No one's jealous of the PDF crew. No one's jealous of these guys. You don't have any talent. It's not raw. It's not original. It's plagiarized. It's dumbed down. And you got plenty of cat ladies there to sit there and root you on. Oh, you're so right. Oh, you're so right. Dude, I'm serious. And they're influencers trying to monetize. And I can just keep going and going and going on this show crew.
What?
This lady, if you haven't put it together, this lady did damage control for the main supporter of the registered offender from Fort Collins. These guys gotta try to paint it up for every day. So I'll come back out. Let's swing at it again. Let's do it. Let's have some fun with these show bags.
What was your major bitch, Aaron? telling you no?
No, it's the picture that I knew she was going to try to paint after she got as much information as she could and had Towsette nipping at my heels for an interview, and I'm too busy. I wouldn't, but that makes Mr. Cox an agent or a shill because I'm too busy. Okay, dum dums.
Women can't tell you no and just walk away from you.
But wait a minute. What if I say no first, right? And you're working me from a few different sides, right? Wow. Doesn't matter if the guy says no first, right? Doesn't
I
matter.
know what your job was. Your job is to make violating other people look like nothing.
Violating other people. No,
How come you didn't go down?
this shill crew's the ones that gotta dump some shit down, especially covering for Flathead Corruption Watch, Mr. Inflated Head, when he's spewing the sickest garbage. And I mean, more right to him, more power to him, but don't do it with the toddler in the same room. That's my best suggestion, and you won't piss, like, let's say trained people off. All right.
I'm gonna find out what was going on with that case with Tracy.
Oh, all of a sudden, see, now I'm in charge of an investigation on Tracy Twyman. Why didn't you look into it? I thought this lady that was her department. All of a sudden, everybody else has got to do it for her.
Why are you connected to all these perverts?
Because they're all being looked into, lady. Holy crap, man. No one else was. Huh? Is she pissed that we found out her buddy was the main supporter? That she had to white knight and deflect away for, just like PDF does.
Why'd you tell one woman to send you her ID?
Because I thought she was an illegal alien and trying to LARP me. And I busted her.
As you're scaring her.
Oh, she's the one that's saying that she thought she was going to get kidnapped and already been roughed up by the cops. That was a real good story, huh? Same story Treachy goes by. Right, Treachy. That's one of Treachy's Miss Glittery Stalkers. That's one of Treachy's. Oh man. Oh, this chick just tore Mr. Cox up.
Because playing with women's heads.
No, you ladies want your heads played with. It seems like. Sorry to put it like that. So you can go, they're suicide trolling us.
Thought it was disgusting that you would think it would be funny to expose yourself on camera.
I didn't, lady. See how they gotta push that? She's got the whole shill script lined up for this stream right here.
I thought it was absolutely nauseating.
Oh, guarantee she didn't see the footage that was out there.
To watch you
Really
set up a
happen.
woman, tell her it was okay to be intoxicated online, getting into pissing matches with men.
Whoa, hey, ladies want to do that, and it should be fair game on the internet. Like the ladies just sing, well, cry, whatever. Right? I don't want to censor anybody. Right? Holy shit, man.
Having her live stream 24/7 for Signs of Life. Because you scared her. You got in the middle of people's relationships.
No, that's other people like Malibu, the one, your carbon copy. Great.
And it only took one live stream, one panel, talking with you, and these weird little Robotrons you've got.
Robotrons.
10, 20 years younger than the women you're going after.
Which some of this stuff actually doesn't make sense to me, so you can't even refute it. Because I mean, I think she even goes into this one where she's blaming me for being the sex link bandit. Where a little while ago you had all these weird links in your comment section and getting spammed in your chats. She tried to blame it on me. Same with the main supporter of the rodent that she's doing damage control for, spreading this bullshit. Seriously, man, it's like I said, some of it doesn't make sense. I'm like, all right, lady, have fun with your fantasy
Same
there.
age.
Nothing I can do about it. Oh
Piling
man.
up all on top of one person. I thought it was nauseating. And I was concerned for the woman you were setting up. She
Wow.
had a lot to lose.
All these women I'm setting up, we're going to
She did.
1.5 turbo speed here with this lady. Holy
Didn't
crap.
like that. No, Aaron, I'm not your guppy. I'm your shark.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
lower than a Jomo.
Wow, she's the shark. See, she's got to shut me up, but really, I mean, it was like Philemon that says, oh, we're going to destroy that sex offender. No, you didn't. I'm the one that even had to meet up with Edward S. to see if we can get into his sealed files, and Edward S. couldn't even get into them for some reason, but he's the pro. Just like he needed Philemon's information in exchange for it. Okay. Right? Oh, man. And he still couldn't. It's part of your crew there. It's the other leg over.
I'm your shark.
You're
Woo!
lower than a Jomo.
Good morning.
Like, if you, like 20 years ago, do you think I would support somebody that's still active?
How do you know?
This just
How close
makes
are
her
you to
blow. See, since
How would you
everybody
know
else is bringing it up, I want to have my fun too. Here you go. Right? Here's you. Since Mad Max is probably even restreaming, here you go. Another same lady, just like you guys, on the same loop and script that we fed to you. We gave you my slave name as a straw man. So you could do whatever you wanted with it, so we can track you shill bags. You don't,
was active or not?
and you say, we don't get it over here. Holy shit, man.
You don't.
Anyways, it's usually a last ditch attempt for somebody to start blasting my name, right? Like Krusty Cat. They're usually on their way out. It's either contract end, or they're gonna get replaced, or they need new bench warmers, or I mean, there's a whole shit ton of stuff we could go through with that. We could fire up the freaking Trevor Aronson podcast and see if they'll chop off more of my stream here. Seriously, I mean, if you didn't catch that a few weeks back, that was a trip, man. Where they took a whole hour off of a part of my stream because we were going through the Trevor Aronson effect cases. Seriously, man.
No, you weren't even
stuff.
protecting him. You're protecting yourself.
From what?
Because you knew what you did was wrong.
No, you guys try to have to dictate who's gonna be a star on this ScrewTube bullshit platform, and dictate who's gonna have a voice or not. And if you don't go with our voice, just like what Hickleberry did today, right? If you don't go along with it this way,
Or
ban,
if you didn't,
ban the
then
guy.
you're no different
Oh,
than
wait a
that.
minute, we're not banning anybody here. Don't ban him. Put in another sock ban.
So let's see. You thought it was funny
It is.
to throw bait out and act like a safe person for people to talk to.
Oh my gosh. No, I just got some experience there, lady, as a veteran, and I've won a few things as far as life achievements. Let's put it that where I can say, hey, yeah, I actually did something with my life here.
And then when they didn't do what you wanted them to do, you turned abusive.
Really?
And you did everything a domestic partner does. Except lay hands on.
Is that the dividing line to where somebody wants you to put hands on you so they can finally have a house to themselves? I'm just wondering.
That makes you a perpetrator.
Oh, wow.
That makes you one of Rex's by proxy. And then
Wow. So when Flathead is talking in that sick, gross stuff in front of a toddler, what does that make him, since you were doing damage control for him and his partner and the main supporter, the sicko you're talking about right now? See, that's why I get my turn too.
Everything I said, you had to repeat, so it nullified it.
No, there's more witchy poo language going on right there.
And then everything I said, you had to repeat, so it nullified it.
Yeah, because I don't subscribe. We don't subscribe to witchy poo poo contract language in the real world. Just to let you know.
A traitor?
Wow! All of a sudden, see, they're losing. How many handlers in the background are losing their shit because their little squid and bench warmers failed?
What's your 20-year career, Aaron? Being a traitor?
Wow! Whoa! So she can call this veteran, whether you want to call me decorated or not. I don't know. I mean, there's some stuff there, but anyways, but you can't talk about her decorated veteran. You cannot. Nope, not the guy that worked at the Pahrump Federal Prison, right? Right there, NSC lady, or am I wrong? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that's what was found, and he may have been working there at the time the Bundys were getting, tortured there for 2 years. They were eventually exonerated. The not so crazy lady was white knighting for it. She'll deny up to this day. Right at beginning. Oh, I hope they do good. I hope they pull this off. Sure. To flip on them later. There's your flip flopper.
Is this offensive to you, Aaron?
No, because it's.
My questions.
I know my intent. See, lady, I know my intent at one time was a lot different from what it is now. And some of these people helped shape that intent, but in their language and narrative. Not mine, because they're trying to tell the story for me before I can tell my side and the way the intent worked there. Seeing I'm already way on to the corruption side of looking into the case, and these guys still today aren't doing anything about that sex offender that's still stalking a family in Fort Collins, Colorado. Now what? Who's going to do something about it? Just like this lady's supposed to be a victim's advocate, and she got a license for it sent to her through the mail, but she never contacted the victim. She just weaponized the victim, and somebody there should have been there for that victim before she was killed. Instead of weaponizing on the internet to try to shut people up.
You know you can be sued for what you said in print, Aaron. I don't need to go hunt.
I think half the country can sue the other half of the country for 90% of the shit they say to each other on the internet every day.
Predators.
Listen to this.
Aaron can be sued for what you said in print, Aaron. I don't need to go hunt. Predators.
I thought she was, though.
They're everywhere.
Wow. Hey, Max. Hey, Max, since this lady, I know you guys are kind of working together in the background, but since this lady brings up a good point, if we pull up for Mad Max, if we pull up his neighborhood and he's surrounded by ped sheds like the PDF ped shed, seriously, they're all surrounded by sickos there, but they're a little more worried about labeling other people sickos online. Instead of kind of taking care of the problem in their own backyard, right? Policing them. For some reason, they're policing the internet as far as labeling who they need to say are sickos without a lot of proof, evidence, maybe some setup action on your ass. Seriously, because you want to do the right thing. But when you can already see through it, it's not really a setup. You still just go through the motions because you got the right intent. Just getting the story, getting other people's side of their story.
You're the Ted Bundy.
There you go. See?
Safe. Kind of soft.
Wow. There's the Ted Bundy.
You're the Ted Bundy.
Wow. What a state actor show.
Safe. Kind of soft spoken. Don't worry. You've got nothing to worry with me. You're safe with me.
No, you should go after that rodent sick bastard because he's stalking a family currently. And he's been busted playing Fortnite and other things online. But hey, keep it all on Cox, huh?
Till you try to destroy them. You want to publicly violate them.
I just want people to go fishing and go skiing and get feeling better in your life, even if you did get rolled into a cactus because you were mouthing off to somebody maybe on a domestic violence call because you didn't have enough training and they rolled you into a cactus. That's what I think happened to the not so crazy lady. That's my opinion. It just from what I looked into, that's not stalking. You want to look into me as much as you want to put out on the bullshit of me. I'm gonna look back into you, and I already have on all these bastards a long time ago. I think this video. Let's see, when was this video uploaded? 5 months ago. So it's a quarterly. Every quarter they come out with their show bags on their freaking bench. They come off the bench and got to run through the show script on Cox. Every quarter, let's keep it refreshed.
What, the witch's hammer?
Look at that.
Written by a warlock.
Look at that. It's just Dungeons and Dragons. It's a
think
game.
You're in charge of what, the witch's hammer? Written by a warlock.
None of that stuff is really an issue if you're on Team Jesus. Just saying.
But you are.
Look at that. Wow, that's nasty. Here, one more back.
You want to publicly violate them.
No, that's what's been happening to me the last few weeks.
You think you're in charge of what, the witch's hammer? Wow. Written by a warlock.
That's a trip. Why would she say that? Seriously,
but
it's just not witchy poo-poo.
You know it. Everybody knows it.
Oh, you know what? That's what Treats tried to say too. That's what Treats tried to say too because of Miss Glittery Stalker's testimony. Oh, he's a dark overlord. No, man. Not when you're with Team Jesus. It just pulls you out of that realm and then it confuses people while you're being.
You have the audacity
being
to
looked
tell
into.
other people who's saved in Christ and who's not. You're not Christ.
No, definitely not. Wow, got it kind of mixed up. You don't become Christ once you become saved and baptized, lady. But hey, anyway, these hashtag I-amers want to look at it that are using nuclear waste zone energy to throw it back at through the Ethernet because they figured out telekinesis. I mean, I could just keep on going on and on and on about these guys.
Never mind his feet. You set up a mother for a long-term plan with a couple of your coward boyfriends.
No, that's actually a good double reverse projection there, just like you trying to weasel your way out of being the main damage controlman for Flathead Corruption Watch, being the main supporter of the rodent. You guys trying to wiggle out of that and how PDF was there way before I came starting poking around there. Just to let you know.
To have her life destroyed.
No.
And
that the girl that she's talking about was LARPing. She even admitted to it. Trying to become, seriously, what she's most convinced is that her melanated people are going to take over the United States and we're all their slaves. And that's no bullshit. And the Anunnaki.
Manipulated Malibu.
That's what she said. I can play the clip right now if I need to, but I already have plenty of times. Freaking girl that she's talking about gave her allegiance saying that she's part of Anunnaki blood and the melanated people that are going to come into the United States. They're already here and take over, and we're going to be their slaves. Doesn't matter what race you're out of there. Okay, her race. Okay, lady.
Which is very easy to do.
That's who she's
so
like.
She can do her dirty work. Your dirty work for you. Because you a coward.
No one does my dirty work. I've tried to panel up with people. She's kicked me off. I gave her one chance after she started calling me out on this. And she even put out her link. And I went up and she just booted me. She's like, nope. Booted me right out of the chat. No. Okay, keep calling me out then. I'm going to put you back on blast. Just like I'm doing in Malibu. Listen to that.
so she could do her dirty work. Your dirty work for you, because you a coward. Where you at, Aaron?
This is, hold on.
Too busy profiling.
No, too busy profiling women. That's great. No, what I'm going to do here is I think I've got good access to this clip. Yeah, this is who she's white knighting for right here, everybody. Right here.
I have no reason to believe the things that I'm saying. I have no reason to believe the things that I'm saying.
That's not cut up.
I have no reason to believe the things
That's
that
who
I'm
she's
saying.
white knighting there doing damage
have
control for on their LARP, on their big grand scheme bullshit LARP that they need people out of the way of that already know about what they're doing. And if it's to boost their muffin crypto bucks, I'll play tennis with you guys. We can go back and forth. Reason why some of this stuff I do is to help people like stay off the road, don't go out and drink and drive, sit at home day like today, right? You know? Wow.
Reason to believe the things that I'm saying.
Really?
I have no reason to believe the things that I'm
That's who
saying.
she's white knighting for.
I have no reason to believe the things that I'm saying. I have.
Seriously, what are you thinking?
Where you at, Aaron?
Listen to that. I'm blasting your ass.
Too busy profiling other females on this platform?
No, I'm busy blasting your ass back. I'm the only one that can come up with the freaking clips to refute your asses. All you ladies got is talk and bullshit and more talk and more bullshit.
Are you streaming my stream?
Oh, yeah.
Aaron,
5 months later again.
you're a coward. So your excuse is YouTube wouldn't let you play your music. So what? Did you go to work for Google?
Whoa, are you double projecting who's working for the YouTube platform?
Who are you working for? Because only somebody.
Why would this lady need to know who Mr. Cox is working for? I say many times. This is all free. It's all fair use. So I'll try to non-copyright, type crap going on here. Don't
Either
need to
getting
be
a
paid.
paycheck.
Don't need to be paid when you got a fun hobby sitting here blasting people back because you can.
Or somebody like a serial, you know what, does it for free. They profile women for free to try to hurt them.
See how she's working on this, trying to profile people because she got a million from the internet license to become a victim's advocate, but got mouthy at the wrong person and got rolled into a freaking cactus. That's no bullshit. I mean, she definitely got rolled into a cactus. I felt really bad for her, but you always get shit turned around on you. Like all of a sudden she was blaming me that I put either glass in her gas tank or had to try to get her ran off the road. That's how, like, whoa, okay, whoa, all right, all this is evidence. Seriously.
And I can count on 2 hands what I know the women you've hurt.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, and that's another thing. You made sure all of us got kissing matches together.
Oh, she's blaming me for all the pissing matches. No, they got them into each other's as it looks like a play fight LARP because Malibu is a carbon copy of this lady, and they might be play fighting, in my opinion, just to keep the shit stirred up. And that's, I mean, we've shown a lot of documentation the way this script works, everybody.
Yep. Oh, and that's another thing. You made sure all of us got kissing matches together so we couldn't talk to each other. Every time I tried to organize some type of mediation or conversation, there you were.
Her organizing mediation is setting you up with something. 100% guaranteed, confirmed right there.
telling me I shouldn't set up a GoFundMe for those who were being cyberstalked by people like you. I should work on setting up a defense fund for veterans and auditors.
Well, for some reason, good thing I was listening just then. I'm pulling this off of X, and it keeps on going black screened on me.
There's falsely accused. Well, that's Rex, according to you.
No.
No.
He's a cop auditor.
Even then, I said
No,
no.
he's not. He's just a clown with the camera on the streets like Auditron. They're clowns, lady, just like you, just like PDF. When PDF gets called out to do a, let's say, a damage control audit of a police station that hasn't been audited yet, but they send in some show bag like PDF to audit it, to dumb it down a little bit and drill the whole team. It's still staged. That's what it looks like to me. It wasn't really an organic audit. There's a reason why he had to go audit a certain police station at a certain time, so maybe other people wouldn't go audit. Huh, PDF. Huh, Auditron.
And in your head, he's been falsely accused of a crime as a veteran.
No, he definitely put out that he was a veteran, and his SOS was like, I'm a veteran, I need help. Working on a Article 5 Convention of States, which was a big issue at that time, and they knew how to put out the bait for another veteran to step in. It was a suck-in, just like this lady's a suck-in. She says she's going to the hospital because she's choking up on blood, but she doesn't go to the hospital. She ends up at the casino. I don't think that's bullshit. Because she did say that she didn't need to go to the hospital after she got enough money for a copay. That's such a crock of shit. That's a good
So
grift.
you wanted the women who have been violated in their lives before by men who are decades older than them. Girls, especially broken, vulnerable.
Listen
So
to
you
her,
wanted to-
listen to her weaponize this victim here that's been killed. Instead of reaching out to the victim to help the victim and see if she has any court dates coming up that she needs protection for to make sure she makes it to testify against a lot of dirty MFers. Not just an SO there.
Women who have been violated in their lives before by men who are decades older than them, who can't get a real woman, so they go after little girls, especially broken, vulnerable. Little girls.
Listen to that projection. No, I
Because
think
they're
that was
supposed to be
actually
smart.
Flathead projecting some real sick crap in front of a toddler.
Or as somebody who's a decade older than them. Oh, but your dirtbag friend couldn't possibly be the problem. It would have to be this imaginary thin blue line.
Absolutely, that they're all trying to protect, and you yourself, even the deepest part of the corrupt cases out there, possible, doing damage control for, like we've been putting out on Harris County. That's what it looks like, PDF and Mad Max, you dumb dingleberry huck hicks.
Cops using teenagers
Clones.
and drugging
You're all
them.
carbon copies of clones of a program that I was going after one of the original script writers for it, the test dummy to go in to see if they could peddle it, just like Mr. Goodman.
On that in an article. When it's you who bragged about taking women down long, bumpy dirt roads in the dark.
See, once again, there's that dark, bumpy dirt road when it was the 30th birthday during the day, lady.
You've been known to, that's what you said. So my mission in life, because according to you, I have none. I deserve to be beaten.
Yeah, see, she'll never be able to prove that. There's no way that she could prove that. There's no such evidence.
I deserve to be raped. I deserve to have all these things happen to me. Because you don't like women, and you don't like them telling you no. So my mission is to let women out there know that there are metaphorical Ted Bundys out there who will tell you they're safe, tell you they care about you, only to throw you to the wolves. Because they should have finished the job, right? Women and I got in pissing matches because they didn't want to believe what I could see you do. You're a sick man. You need help, serious help, but you won't get it because you don't think there's anything wrong with you. You don't. Where you at, Aaron? You're not brave enough to have a conversation one-on-one? I won't block you. I won't mute you. You can say whatever you want. I'd really like some answers to these questions. I really would. Why you felt it necessary to profile other veterans, their significant others.
Wow, no, I don't go that deep, lady. Wow, she's really projecting there on what her crew does. I want to back up here a little bit. I just caught something. I'm still working outside and listening. Can come in here and blast some shit.
Because you don't think there's anything wrong with you.
No, I'm the one. I'm the champ here that's actually won some awards and done some cool shit in life.
You don't. Where you at, Aaron? You're not brave enough?
They're the ones that can't click on a join link, and when you click on theirs, you're definitely booted. Even like the calling from the back room before you even brought up. They see you pop up and blamzo, you're toast, you're gone.
Conversation one-on-one? I won't block you. I won't mute you. You can say whatever you want. I'd really like some answers to these questions.
Who is she that needs answers? Why does she need answers? Like drizzle doo-doo effect.
Why you felt it necessary to profile other veterans, their significant others, women who had lived to tell. Oh, you got to make us look crazy.
No, you do it well enough on your own. Saying one day you're going to go freaking file charges against Neo because he's stalking you and you need help and backup and security and need somebody to talk to on the phone. Oh, now I'm bleeding.
Oh,
Gotta go to the casino.
Turn it up a little bit.
Seriously. I mean, if I'm wrong, I mean, that sucks that I'm wrong, but she's not going to prove it. And that's what I gathered out of this big old grift. Big old grift. got to see the old movie The Sting. That's what they're going off of. Their whole script. The rodent gave it up. That's what they were going off of. They're all playing characters, just like. So that Pocket's got their character in that movie, right? And then you've got the 1984 crew and the Truthers, and then you've got some bebopper like bullshit, Hickleberry, down, drizzled 90210 show that the hucksters can put on, where they all play their characters. That way they don't get their characters screwed up.
I'm just not so crazy.
Just a little bit
but
of
you
crazy.
got to make it so we're not
a little
believable.
bit, a lot of crazy.
That way, you and your friends, like you, can keep violating other women's lives. Did you put a notch on your belt when American Patriot went? Did you? Or SB Kelly? SBK, did you put a notch on your belt for that one? Did you include 2 little notches next to the big notch for the one woman that you helped destroy her life for a little while? You align yourself with people like Yaxley.
Nope, lady. Actually, that's Malibu. And Dacone and Tony and those guys, not Mr. Cox.
Aaron?
You go around, you want to just do some fun shows because there's a hot spot going on and there's a powder keg about to go off. You just want to go in for a peek and do some shows, not illegal, right? Just kind of traveling through as a tourist.
Give you wide berth because you're a dirtbag to me. I don't think you want to take on my significant other.
I don't want to take on anybody. I don't want to go to court. But if you keep on blasting me, I'm going to blast you back, and then I'll just keep on going back to my music shows when I get the time. Maybe make some original songs down the road. There you go. There's Slowenberger's calling again. Just like when they all need their coaches. Freaking phone rings all the time. You don't hear my phones ringing. You know what I'm saying? There's a setup here to keep that shit from happening, right? And that's what we've seen, even with like Bird. All of a sudden you go live. Oh, here comes the phone getting blown up. You gave out your number to the wrong people. I'm not bullshitting.
Hello?
Oh,
Aren't you a sad little boy?
Oh, see, not every ghost call that happens is Mr. Cox, because I don't call and hang up on people either. If I call, there's intent behind it. Just to let you know.
Another attempt? Hello? Aren't you a sad little boy? You can call me, but you, what? Can't get online? So your resentment towards YouTube for playing your music is your justification for grooming women online and lying to them? Huh?
That's some pretty good projection there,
I enjoyed your video.
Just like PDF would do. Oh, he was trying to become a YouTube celebrity and trying to get hits, clicks, and views and monetize. No. Because that puts you in a different category to where you can't do a fair use broadcast and blast dickheads like this.
Those when it talked about water restructuring and talking about crystals, and your sermons were weird because
your sermons were weird because she didn't get it. When you're stuck into the hashtag I am Luciferian cult double reverse twist springboard flipping.
I knew what they were. Mind control. You wanted to make sure that Neo and I got in a big fight.
That's what she was counting on. I didn't even know the guy. They were trying to throw Mr. Cox in the arena with that guy so they could see us fight. I just see through it. Okay, there's something more going on here, and I just go to village idiot mode. Come steamroll me, please.
Because it was amusing to you to watch women be brutalized verbally.
Oh, Darlene, I could go on that one loop all day long. I'm not even joking. I'm pretty good at that loop, especially like where their pickled pineal gland looks like a bottom of a broken water heater with big old rust balls in the bottom of it.
Fun for you? That's your porn? Wow. You're a lousy fisherman.
Just because I like to get colorful with the English language, don't hurt me, please.
So again, the real word definition for priest, one of them is mallet. It's what fishermen use to knock fish in the head before they drive them into the boat. Kind of like what Ted Bundy would do.
No, sorry, lady. When you're big fishing and you go after 400-pound halibut, you actually got to carry a 9mm. And when you get them in the head, that's the actual most humane way to do it. Just like some other animals in hunter safety training in high school, they train you got to shoot for the heart or for the head. There's your zone, right? To make it the most humane possible. But see how she twists it in that, right? I'm projecting because I go fishing. Dude, that's weak.
So again, the real word definition for priest, one of them is mallet. It's what fishermen use to knock fish in the head before they drive them into the boat. Kind of like what Ted Bundy would do. Hit you in the head and drag you in the van.
Right, but lady, there's a difference between needing to pull people, and I don't think he was in a van, lady. I think he was actually in a VW Bug. She doesn't even know her history. She's so stupid. Seriously. But I think he did, didn't he? Maybe in the chat, didn't he have a van and a VW Bug? I'm not that interested. It was just part of the curriculum to know that type of stuff in college when you're doing criminal psychology and grifting 101 right here, too.
I want you to keep lying, Aaron, because there's going to come a day when all those lies are going to catch up with you.
See, the thing is, they got to project that out. And once we already catch them on their bullshit, they're the ones that are getting silenced and like knocking themselves out like Tony did and many others. But then they see their mainliners are out there on the front lines to help project the narrative. Then the bench warmers come in, so it doesn't look like it's a big operation there, right? They got to break it up between this crew and that crew and the B team and the C team. I'm telling you, it's pretty elaborate.
You're going to hurt the wrong female, and nobody's going to care when justice comes your way.
That he did not do.
Karma.
It's funny how nobody wants to listen to an intelligent fucking person like now. So
see how she's the one dealing out karma and talking about mallets and being the preacher, but doling out no. And this is no bullshit. The way my research points in my assumptions and opinion that this lady is stuck out in the middle of the Nevada desert close to nuclear blast zones where she goes and harvests that energy and tries to pump it at people through spells through the Ethernet, and we're cutting it off. But see, the thing is, this is what comes down to either a court case where people laugh at that. What, you think you're going to be able to prosecute somebody for doing witchcraft? Well, no, but the moral argument here is, in the way the Luciferians say it, that it's like, well, the Christians are praying and the Luciferians are praying too. Well, no, there's a definitely different intent there. Like I said, harvesting some nuclear waste energy to throw through the ether at people because you need to win at an agenda.
everybody wants to.
Prisons are full of intelligence.
Yeah, this audio is real low.
Manipulative people. Well, teaching the younger ones how to get away. Kind of like Dave Tacchini.
He has a lot of.
See, that's the thing, is she brings up Dave Tottashini to be able to weaponize him, but they don't do anything about it. It seems like because Malibu being a carbon copy of the Not So Crazy Lady, it does look like that they're all working to do damage control for the guy so he can keep on selling buckets of food as a patriot. Are you shitting
Things
me?
you can learn from that. Like everybody wants to hold one thing against somebody that's happened over 20 years ago, and they want to scrutinize.
That is poor dirt farmer there that was with the rodent before he even started poking around the situation, but everyone else, right? Everyone else was. He wasn't.
He has a lot of good things you can learn from that. Like everybody wants to hold
how is that a setup? Were you able to set up that rodent by those words and make him stop what he's doing on the internet? Because we know his true intent. We know what the grift is. They're done, but you guys definitely didn't help anything being done with that bullshit there.
Against somebody that's happened over 20 years ago, and they want to scrutinize.
I think you guys disappoint men that do. Not about what happened 20 years ago. It's happened afterwards. And he doesn't own anything he did. He's still blaming that 15-year-old girl.
That 15-year-old girl, she's weaponizing the victim. Yes, the SO did the initial, how would you say that? The initial slander or defamation against the victim on the internet, calling her gnarly things, and other people repeated what he was saying. To then turn around and get those clips and weaponize those clips like there was support that this sicko, the way he was talking about the victim, it was gross, which did get people to look into it a little bit more. But once again, this victim's advocate did not try to call and contact the victim so she could be protected, because the way she was up under fire on the internet, and it being court season, it might have been somebody important like this lady. She should have been the one. She didn't. I could be the way Teresa are, other people, all of these assholes weaponized that victim around court time season and didn't make sure she went to court. Is important as destroying these SOs online. You guys are going after the wrong people, but they'll learn. They'll learn.
See, you have the right to disparage, demean, and try to drive to what? What again? You played Malibu so much.
Listen to her white
that
knight.
She actually believed.
See, listen to that. That's a double twist flip, witchy craft, poo-poo, circle, throw out some chemtrails behind it in the sky. Bullshit fantasy right there. We all know that I was set up from the beginning and I didn't even know what was going on until later. But there was a reason why I was there. It was intent. I don't care how much other people might hate a person. When I see somebody getting isolated and whatever was going on there beforehand, I'm interested. But I'm there for solutions, not to further troll people or victims. These guys are the ones weaponizing the victims. It's some bullshit, man. It's
you
effed up.
Played Malibu so much that she actually believed you. But she wanted to pay everybody back so badly.
Right? But their side of the revenge was not as equal. All is equal in the dark side. You think there's a ranking system there, but all you are is tops and bottoms. Tops and bottom bunks, huh, Mad Max? Because you guys are all, why are all these felons hanging around? And they're not doing anything about all the sex offenders in their neighborhoods. I mean, I'm not saying doing the shit online like we're trying to do here is not important, but raising awareness first is.
that she was desperate to believe you. I just think you're a creepy guy who sold out his country, his honor, his integrity, any morality he had, any sense of decency, all because you can't do in person what you can get away with online.
Right? Like pitting people together, huh? There, Miss NSC lady with the PDF crew calling somebody like Darlene McGee a skank in the comments section. Is that the type of stuff you're talking about there that needs, looked into a little bit? Just off the bat. I mean, I don't know if there's real internet beef there where PDF just needs to go around and call women skanks right off the bat. Wow.
Morning.
We're going to get back to Malibu.
I'm not really doing it to him, and he's not going to come up and answer these questions. I just want him in the public realm.
Right.
And I want people to understand that he told us.
In that terminology and language, that means even if I would have, she still would have booted me from the background or overtalked me and then booted me.
Because he threw a temper tantrum.
Right.
Because YouTube wouldn't let him play his music.
No, I'm just figuring out trying to iron out the copyright issues there, lady. See, she has no idea. She thinks she can just play any old song on the internet, right? There's no repercussions. Well, somebody's got to be, copyrighted and have a record label and all that stuff because the way they're trying to own it. It was also tied in, if you're interested, I think it was BMI or maybe Capitol Records that burnt down, like, I don't know how long ago in Hollywood, but the thing is they lost their whole archive, so it was almost like an excuse to turn everything digital and then re-copyright as much as they could. I mean, isn't that kind of an interesting scheme or fraud scheme, right? Didn't we hear about that too in other cases? Somebody burning down their freaking studio on purpose? Holy shit. See, it's just so twisted and so deep and so fraudulent. There's so much blackmail involved. It sucks being the guy here trying to document all this crazy shit. But at the same time, I try to make it funny because, I mean, that's what I do. When I know somebody's wrong, I want to refute it and laugh at it. Go, oh my God, this is hilarious. This is comedy to me. This is like, we could put rap beats to this. Seriously.
He could get more digital dopamine rushes out of playing with women's heads.
No, I'm actually an award winner for broadcasting and putting together an audio production of a audio book that won awards where there was a cast so blind people can listen to it. Do you comprehend what I'm trying to say here?
We've never even talked to him.
People for life.
This is a freakout mode.
Because the charges that they could have charged him with were a lot worse.
I wish they would have. See, that's why there's something funky there with that case. Why was there a little bit more leeway given there a little bit with some of these guys? All right. Let's see. Somebody tells you, oh, I don't know. You're saying in the chat room he did ? I can't keep eyes on the chat at all times. So sometimes there's out of context. You got to give me a little bit more there in the chat so I know what you're talking about. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm always open to answering questions. But that's the thing. They've been silencing, and this is part of the LARP to be able to pull out so they could show how they're going to silence somebody and not let you tell your side of the story because there's somebody already there that's a sicko to entrap people to make you look bad. They think it's the worst case scenario. It's like it's all Dr. Michael Aquino type shit, Luciferian, witchy poo poo, ride on your broom and do loop-de-loops and throw some freaking chemtrail things out of your ass. Anyways, said something about Farmer that he called me. Oh, yep. Yeah, Darlene, I don't know if you saw, but he was in a comment section. I think under one of my videos, under one of your comments where he called you a skank, and I just kind of gave him the overhand right there. But you see, the thing is that it's like, it's just such a double reverse. I mean, this is some serious gymnastics going on. Seriously, it's bad. It's bad. But because, you know, I've got some of the training and I was going to go just put all that away a long time ago. But these guys wanted to play little mind games and double twist it around on other people. So I decided to apply some of my training and research. Yeah. You guys all right with that? Should we keep going? Let's keep going. Let's keep on profiling this weirdo.
Aaron,
See?
you know all this that they could have
That's
charged.
crazy. Could you imagine being that Aaron guy and listen to this? Like, seriously, it's like not even, well, I kind of gave him my straw man, the slave name. Have at it, right? I mean, we're all, you know, just mooers in the cattle farm for me, man. Right? We're all just mooing. Nothing's really happening. No one's really doing anything. Well, I mean, unless you're on Team Jesus, there's some other things going on. Just to let you know.
We're a lot worse.
Right?
But you know that, Aaron. You know all this. And what's this I hear about you being at a rally where some 15-year-old kid was you were inappropriate with?
You know what? That definitely sounds like a sicko main supporter of the rodent, flathead, inflated head type shit right there that would make up something like that because she was doing damage control for that main supporter. She was, Dink was, Fellowmon was. Many of them, Cosette, they got a whole team that they were paying, even from the 1A side, Autotron. He was on the PayPal list. I mean, the only way I know this is because it's already been public. Because, you know what? Edward can't even pull that type of shit up. I had to keep track of it.
I'm not saying you sexually. I'm just saying you were doing things that not your child. Why would I use the word vulnerable? Because it's the truth. People are supposed to expect to come online and be abused by dirtbags like you? Oh, my bad for wanting to look for the good in other people.
See, Lisa Lake, I hope you didn't already rage quit. She probably did, but I had the chat on the top chat. I wasn't watching the live chat, and I didn't even see any of her messages. You said something in there, Darlene. You said goodbye to her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she was in the chat, and I didn't even see her in the top chat. No, I'm not even joking. I don't know why she's. Oh, I can't really wrench people right now. That's why she's not wrenched. Hey, Lisa, if you're still here, you say I protest too much? Oh my gosh, dude. You don't listen to enough people bitching in the United States as far as like the small broadcasters out there that are just letting it rip on these assholes. Right? Anyways, all right, let's continue on. Thanks for joining in.
When I know what a dirtbag dude is. Like you.
He sure does.
Filling out himself.
See, she's on the top.
I got news for you. There's children that are 8
They're
years
on the
old being
top,
carried
huh?
all over the world right now. As a matter of fact, most of the
What's your other excuse that you put your name in the title to see who your real friends were? You don't have any friends, Aaron.
What?
You have people you manipulate.
The heck was that? I want to get this right here, lady. What is she
You don't
trying
have
to
any
say?
friends, Aaron.
Oh, I know
years old
that.
being carried all over the world right now. As a matter of fact, most of the
What's your other excuse that you put your name in the title to see who your real friends were? You don't have any friends, Aaron.
No, I haven't ever done that. That is some weird shit. See, she's been being fed a line of bullshit either from Cowzette, Inflated Head, maybe even Fellowmon, a few other characters that were in her ear at that time, right? Then all of a sudden she's trying to set me up with this professional psychologist, right? Freaking writing books and shit, claiming. Then twisting it around my words, that's really messed up. That's really messed up, witchy doo-doo head. like that Phantom of the Opera Fabio-haired weirdo doo-doo effect. Are you shitting me? Well, keep them coming because the show's getting interesting now after all these years, I guess, huh? Now that the ship's
They're
sinking.
people you manipulate. They want to be a friend to you. You don't know how to be a friend.
Oh, man, no, not at all.
Remember when we used to talk about, Aaron, the few conversations we had?
Actually, I tried to forget them, and that's no joke because it is some like trying to brainwash you type shit, and you better hear what I've got to say, and I'm right. And it's raging like just now. I know why Huckleberry is the way she talks, like the way she talks and the way she is, and so easy to like see through it. Seriously, it's easy to see through a lot of this
About the
bullshit.
carnies? Why didn't you do something about that? How come you didn't go investigate what happened to Tracy? You're close to it. Nah, you targeted cops, their significant others, other veterans. But most importantly, you went after the women who had been violated in their lives because you hate women, Aaron. Everybody knows it. Everybody can see it. So you take out your impotence when it comes to an actual relationship with a female. Not one you can buy, not one that you pick up at a bar. Not one that you call 1-800-BOINK-ME, but an actual long-term relationship. You don't know how to have because you betray people. There's a difference between betraying people and just walking away from people. I never gave your docs out. Ever. It's on several people's channels on their videos.
There it is. Boomers talking about Wrench's channels and videos.
So you went after hurt women, women that advocate against men who violate women, to shut them up and make them look crazy. So your friends, like Rex,
Your friend, see,
being
she's
predatory
dictating
people.
whose friends are not there. That's a total deflection away from the guy that was with the SO the longest, donating to him all the way into 2020, proven on film. Lots of other people's names are on a PayPal list. It's some shady shit, man.
You like to hurt women, don't you, Aaron? You do. Mommy did something to you. It screwed you up.
Dang. Now putting on my mom, right? Wow. My mom is a saint compared to this freaking crazy lady. I'm telling you, that's messed up to go into right there. Oh, she's striking
all
so
that
deep.
out
Oh,
on every relationship
oh,
you ever
Cox
had.
is
That's why
done.
you don't have to long time.
Oh,
That's what you told me.
resuscitate. Here, hold on, resuscitate.
Your relationships never work out. There are other things that you told me that I won't violate those confidences, even though you violate everybody else's.
Hey, you put it out on the internet, then you want to talk stupid, I'll talk stupid too. You want to go low, I try not to hit below the belt, but I'm not the one that's got the intent to hurt people either. Especially have somebody either, tracked down by either some mad truckers, some bikers, or some Antifers, or right, weaponizing people, other people. Like, you know what? I don't know if you guys follow street beefs, but actually there was a guy that was shot, I think in Baltimore yesterday. I think he was a champion street beefer, and I mean he was a really good fighter. And they just straight up walked up to him and shot him, and that's messed up. What was his name? Just so you can go look him up. He's actually a pretty good fighter, and to have to resort to guns and have somebody else do the dirty work, and it's bad. Like it's all really connected. Like it even makes me question like what did happen to Jeff C, if he was blown up in his freaking RV or not, on purpose, or what really happened there. You're not gonna know, because I really don't want to go that deep. Man, man, what was his name? Kind of getting in. Getting into history yesterday of that street beefs guy. It's messed up. Yeah, I mean, go to comedy, do some videos, and try not to hit freaking people like below the belt, because then other people want to hit below the belt. And Showtime was his name. Look up Street Beefs, Showtime. There's a few fights there. He's a good fighter. It seemed like he had a lot of attitude, and instead of throwing oh, you know what? Here, I'll just play this. This is the announcement from the creator of Street Beefs on it, and this is serious. This is serious shit. Since we're going into it right here.
Street Beefs family. Man, I am sick. I can't even believe I'm making this video. This one right here hurts me badly. Showtime was murdered in Baltimore today. He got in an altercation. I don't know the details. I don't want to spread any misinformation, but understand that he was shot in the head. And the news article said they tried to do life-saving measures. We're reaching out to some more people that were closer by.
It's messed up.
But he didn't make it.
I don't want to see. Does anybody else, would the not so crazy lady be like, whoa, okay, yeah, that's the stuff. Right. I don't want to see truckers showing up to fight each other and stab each other just because some other provocateur was able to infiltrate their little community that you need to be overlords in and shit like that. Dude, it's sick what you guys are doing. It's bad. But if that also came from that beef came from doing maybe videos back and forth, because that street beef, there's a lot of them, dude. It's big.
Was one of the best examples. I want y'all, you never heard another word I said, hear this. Showtime was one of the best examples of turning your life around. Guns down, gloves up, etc. I apologize.
Hey, since this guy admits that he was in prison, is this me white knighting for another bad guy that's been in prison? Or are these guys like promoting, hey, quit shooting each other? Just get in the ring, work it out. Oh my gosh, it's a horrible Miss Victims Advocate. I mean, would you be against that? Trying to even organize people just to duke it out and get drunk online and yell at each other instead of being out on the streets and maybe shooting each other and shit like that, or see if we can get them in the ring like Eric Spitfire and Scotty. I just want to middle it like we're Don King here. It's the Don King Network revisited, I guess, trying to put together fights, right? But no, seriously, and the real stuff with Showtime, you know, put him down, man. I'm not about that. Not about anybody getting hurt. But if you need to get in the ring, you know, just work it out in the ring. Don't shoot each other. It's messed up. It's not right. And there's already enough of that shit where people are being put overseas to have to do it and go through it. Doesn't need to be going on here. But that's what I looked into, was how the race wars and so forth were created through the gangster rap music. And now the same guy of Def Jam Records is working for freaking YT platform as the global head of YouTube music. I can say that because it's the truth. But finding that other stuff out, like, I gotta say, that's in my opinion, but that's where the research leads you. Should everything stop, all the research, because flat Earth isn't true? No, I advocate for the flat Earth research to happen, even though I'm not a flat Earther. Oh my gosh, they're gonna go around. Cox is a flat Earther. He's flat Earther. Dude, I'll fight any flat Earther. Bring it.
That was one of the best examples of guns down, gloves up that ever crossed street beefs. One of the best examples of using boxing and MMA to turn your life around. Showtime went through addiction. He went through jail. He went through the streets. He grew up in Baltimore. Baltimore, look it up, y'all. It's a horribly dangerous city. Horrible.
It's messed up.
And Showtime believed in hands up. He believed that. Even in a city like Baltimore, where nobody fights fair, Showtime believed in it.
Yeah.
And the sad part is, I'm at a loss for words. Like, this one here, y'all, hurt me. It hurt me.
It's messed up.
Over the years, we've had a lot of fighters pass away, and they all hurt. This one, when I talked to Showtime, it was a different kind of connection because me and him shared similar stories in our youth and the way we came up and going to jail and going to prison and then turning your life around and taking care of a family.
I agree with that.
You dudes out here shooting people are fucking cowards. You're cowards.
Hit below the belt.
You're scared to throw hands and pull out a gun. You're a coward. I don't know how y'all look at yourself at night. I don't want to have to do another one of these videos. I pray I never have to do another one of these videos. Rest in peace to Showtime. I'm going to be either A, sharing his GoFundMe or creating a GoFundMe on his behalf for his family for funeral expenses. Pray for his family, y'all.
There was even, I think, a couple more where, let me go through that. Max, are you live restreaming us, Max? You need the evidence, Max. And laugh.
Be the one that I said stole it from PDF.
Oh, it did. It went over. Holy shit, they're raging over there.
I know everything.
Wow, that auto played over to PDF. All right. And they were raging. That was hot, right? There was another one. 2 other guys 4 days ago. This is messed up. I'm gonna look into something.
What's up, y'all? Face, which
That's the creator of Street Beefs.
Kind of a somber video. Well, not kind of. It is a somber video.
Pour one out for the homies, everybody. Seriously. I mean, I don't know who he's talking about. No one wants to see anyone get shot, hurt, killed, just for making videos and shit like that. It's messed up. That's why somebody had to be the village idiot and kind of go in with some experience. And, well, been doing this for too long, man. But anyways, it's worth the push.
Word that one of Scrapyard's fighters, which if he's Scrapyard, he's Street Beefs. If he's West Coast, he's Street Beefs. Jay Gotham passed away. Sadly, from what we're hearing, he took his own life. And this is carried on a sad trend of Street Beast fighters passing this last year. In fact, I haven't even did a video every time it happened, just because in the end, so many were born. I didn't want to be hitting y'all every week with a sad story. But today, I want to shout out all the fighters.
Well, that's where you do like a C or a D channel going, you know, Street Beef's history or something like that. See, I'm not trying to shut people down like other people or mass faggots, little bastards, right? But the thing is, I would suggest is, you know, do a Street Beef history, since I know you guys listen and I've already been struck once. Well, I wasn't struck, I was threatened to get struck. And, you know, I was even going off of one of their backup channels where I was mirroring on a Saturday afternoon and like putting music to it, just like I do. Try to find something here. Let's throw it in there with some music. And I think it was Norsac Maniac that went and narked me off to him. Yeah, that little bastard. Right? And I had one of their mods come in. You're mirroring us. You better stop. I'm like, all right, I'll stop. It's cool. But I was like, you know, usually even like the footage was grainy. I mean, I was in the right as far as being able to use it fair use, because that's why I don't monetize. See, a lot of y'all don't realize that, especially that aren't into the production side of stuff. You don't realize the way the real copyright works. Like this lady right here.
There are other things that you told me that I won't violate those confidences, even though you violate everybody else's.
Oh, that was loud. Sorry.
But explains a lot now. Yeah. You're not a disciple of Christ. Yeshua would never do what you do. Ever. But you are the devil's advocate.
Weed is legal.
No.
In Germany, most of the high school students that are girls go to the
gross
brothel
stuff,
and
dude.
work in the
That's what they
brothel
want you to hear. That's why they've been playing it on repeat instead of the full length of PDF.
Are you out, Aaron?
You troll people and you run your mouth, but when people call you out, like I did, or anybody else, you get scared. And you hide behind your fucking computer like the little fucking coward that you are.
He hides behind other women. He hides behind women. That's what he does. He has women do for him what he's incapable of doing himself, and he has to make up lies about them.
That's cray.
Because he can't stand on his own truth.
So people can
He can't
lie.
stand on his own integrity.
Hold on.
So he has to lie about other people.
Hold on.
Because he can't.
So other people can lie about you like them, like PDF can go way over the top with some of his bullshit rhetoric. But you can't swing back with comedy on your side, even though they're wrong. Is that what we're gathering here? I'm just wondering. Hey, what's up there, Penny Bunny? Yeah, what's interesting, I'm glad Penny Bunny came in and said something right there. For that weirdo, Micro D from Canada, to go into Penny's room and try to take a little swing at her instead of men. See, that's why I tell women jokes and dude jokes, weird jokes, you know. But they go right for the sick jokes, right? I just get kind of gross because of my last name. Right, huh, Penny Bunny? We gotta have a little bit of fun, just, you know. Don't think gross of it. Just, it's kind of like I'm the rooster in the morning, right? Kind of the loudmouth early in the morning. Get up, reveille. Time to go hit the river so we can get some fish tacos going for lunch. Anyways. This lady's weird, man. It's weird to hear yourself get blasted like this.
But he's incapable of doing himself, and he has to make up lies about them.
Not me, man.
Because he can't stand on his own truth. He can't stand on his own integrity. So he has to lie about other people.
So crazy how people have already like this, have already predestined Mr. Cox's life for me, like, they know who I am, like what I'm gonna do next. They've even had like, the Jamie and Shillbag troll accounts come through and like, we know what you're gonna do next. We got you right where we want you. Hey, you guys want to play crypto Tonka trucks with your muffin bucks? I'm gonna have fun with it, man. Let's put some rap beats to this shit. Start a production company.
Whatever you did in the military, as far as the Coast Guard, you have spit on your own service.
Wow.
That's it.
Go there, lady.
Your resentment towards the government.
No. See how that's total state actor shit right there. Once again, predetermining what somebody's thinking, like what I'm thinking. Or somebody else does. But that's how they got to try to win some court cases against you because you're too much of a loudmouth on the internet.
Give you a medal.
Got a few of them, lady.
Mr. Radio Man.
Does it matter if you got a few of them or just 1, 2, or 3 or 4? Like, how many do we need?
They didn't give you a medal.
Okay, Cox shutting up after this. I got stuff to do.
Your resentment towards the government. What's the matter? They didn't give you a medal. Mr. Radio Man. Connected to some very high-profile families. That's your job, right? Shit, you should have just got a job for Epstein. You're good at what you do.
Oh shit, you're not man enough to fucking step up and have a backbone. That's your problem.
No, wait a minute, lady. Epstein didn't have like the medals and shit that I've got. He just had DNA awards from Bocce being all with it in their weird club, in my opinion. Right? Wow, that's some real sick projection there, huh? Whoa. No, lady, I've got like so many awards, I can't even keep them all on the wall. Right? I mean, if there were to be an earthquake, man, there'd be like little parts and shit to trophies flying around the room that you wouldn't want to be flying around the room in Tornado and Earthquakeville. Right?
Whoa, and that's probably why a lot of people don't like you, because they exposed you. Because you're a liar just like they are.
This is when Truth Hurts was convinced by some of their stories and went in. I don't know if I put it up next to it. And Truth Hurts, if you're listening, you probably are. Hear this later. Just because you're still being put into the footage. It's an older show that I'm playing here. And, it's funny, right? When people are wrong, it's funny. And he says he says that he saw through it, and that's cool. When people see through it, I mean, even if you don't, you still want to troll me, I don't care, right? But at least I'm not trying to shut people down, trying to let people talk. But man, there's a lot of you lurking, not saying anything.
Well, they don't like what games he plays with women's minds, to the point where he has them so scared.
So scared. He's scared.
He taps into their PTSD. He uses the crimes that were committed against them as a way to publicly shame them.
Is telling the truth about her getting rolled into a cactus, is that messed up? I mean, it's a messed up. And the only thing that I try to do is try to peddle the colloidal silver to her to see if it might help her, because I felt bad. Oh my gosh, if anybody feels bad, woo, wow, that's when you get bit the worst, right? Man. I mean, it is kind of like that. I've seen it. And also with humans when they're hurt. First responder type shit. It's pretty serious. You get a guy that'll come at you thinking you beat him up, and you're just first responder there. Why did you beat me up, dude? You're just in a car accident. No, you hit me. No, dude. You just got hit in the head real bad. You don't know what's going on. Just take a seat, dude. You gotta know how to do that shit, man.
So they crawl away with their tail between their legs because, Aaron likes to hurt women.
Wow, no, what, I mean, that is just gnarly. Why would you need to say bullshit like that about people?
Wow. Crawl away with their tail between their legs because,
Seriously, this is the last one because it's such bullshit. It's entertainment from here. No matter what she comes up with, this is the worst. And I don't mind refuting some of this bullshit and going through it and trying to explain it to some people, because it's just all this is being documented as evidence too. They're trying to use anything we say against us because they think it's their information and data and creativity when it's not.
Aaron likes to hurt women.
Gets me fired up. All right, I gotta.
He enjoys it.
That actually gets me pretty fired up. I think I'm gonna go chop some firewood or
Crawl
start
away
the
with your tail
chainsaw or
between the
something.
legs because, you know, Aaron likes to hurt women.
No.
He enjoys it. It's a rush for him to violate those who live to tell he doesn't even know. You were so determined to have my attention focused away from what was happening to myself and other females, not knowing you're partly behind it, to turn my attention towards protecting and raising money for a dirtbag dude and those like him. That would have just tickled Joe Funnybone, wouldn't it? To be able to put, you know, your other boyfriends in the ribs. Look at the dumb bitches. They paid for a rapist defense fund. Right? Sorry. Didn't work. And where that little bit of money went to is really none of your business. Because it wasn't yours. I offered to send you your 20 or 40 little bucks back, but you didn't want that. Other people told me, don't bother. What was it you liked I was doing before I told you no? Huh? I'm sure you'll be answering all these questions on your live stream because you're too cowardly to answer mine on mine.
And when in actuality, he was on Urban Disciples panel, and all of a sudden, I didn't know who the guy was, and all of a sudden, he's flashing my name. I'll be more than happy to show the couple screenshots of you trashing me first, because you did trash me first. I said absolutely nothing to you, you dumbass. You're the one that said something stupid to me when I was talking to somebody else.
I can go back
You
later.
ran your fucking
Aaron, it's
First
all
of all,
out
this guy, that's your role play, right? You're living in a fictional fucking world. That's what fictional people want to live in, fucking Dungeons and Dragons shit. I live in the real world, motherfucker. I make money. I have a job. What do? You lie to people and tell everybody you're a tech and engineer when you don't do nothing but sit at home and fucking collect welfare checks, motherfucker.
I didn't say it.
Collect SSI. You're basically growing the fucking plebe. You're a coward. So
say that.
your little followers, they ain't shit. They're just like you. They collect money. They don't have fucking jobs. They watch porn all day, bestiality, man on man, training porn, and fucking kids. They're fucking sick bastards.
These videos are old. With your stuff. Old. Aaron, you're mad because women walked away from you. Because we could see what you are. You can lie about us all you want. You can make up shit about the throwaway people. But I'm going to tell you something. You pick people you ought not to do that to, who make you look like a turd on the bottom of their shoe, who served their community and their country for decades, while you are looking for broken females to step on them and pumping yourself up and trying to make yourself into something you're not. You liked it when I helped the women in my community, or were you lying to me then? Oh, we're gonna have I appreciate you admitting to everything you've done. It helps me. Yep. Good morning, everybody. Let me get this right. You, Mr. Don't even deserve to have your name spoken. Got mad because YouTube wouldn't let you play your music. What did you do? You became a professional pervert protector. You spent a long time being nice to women in your profiles. Yeah. You got mommy issues? Is that it? Who in their right mind would say the word vulnerable? I'll say it over and over again. You are unsafe for women online. And you protect child molesters. That's what you do.
I'm exposed. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm exposed. Exposed. Like, what is this exposed thing? How is Cox exactly? Like, what does this entail? I've been wondering for years what this exposing is. And even when I was doing my hot tub show, like, naked, right? I'm not trying to show anybody anything. But finally, one day, I mean, people are like trying to, like, you're so exposed, Cox, you're so exposed. Dude, I've been exposed for years, I guess. And it's like, what does it?
Oh, yes, you have. Yes, you have. You get your rocks off lying and manipulating them and treating them like garbage because you have mommy issues and some girlfriend told you she didn't like you taking her down long, dark, bumpy road for your own sick pleasures. You can try to get around lying about wanting to set up a defense fund for veterans falsely accused. I just didn't know what they were falsely accused of. Allegedly. We just like playing with people's heads because you're sick. And your target is women and men you think you're better than. So you can call me all the filthy names you want. But what you did to the women on this platform, disgusting. And if you think that everybody should know that there are dirtbags like you out there just waiting, listening for somebody you can manipulate, not your fish. I just like exposing hunters. And you think, oh my God, you think that people don't see you for the warped individual you are. So making friends with women to later set them up is your long plan? How proud of you are you of helping to destroy one woman's life? Because you set her up for all that. And then lying to the other dingling, plus trying to make friends with the #1 bully on this platform. You're pathetic. You're a wannabe hero. Who isn't? You're not. I hope you're listening good.
Billion tail. So one day I go, okay, you guys really want me exposed here? Fine. I turned on the jets in the hot tub. I pointed the camera down. You can barely see the Sicilian lake. And it's like, well.
Who cares about your little chubby? Nobody. Is that it, Aaron? Is that why you do this? Because you can't find a woman to abuse in the closest proximity of you? I told all these women what you were. Other people told me what you were up to. I want to know why your assignment was to protect perverts and dirty old men and abusive little boys. And any female that aligns themselves with you has no idea they're aligning themselves with a predator. That's what you are, a predator.
I put it on freaking age restricted. Oh my gosh.
That matters. What's the matter? You don't get any real life attention to it? You got to show the world? Your nose is bigger than what's going on down below. What are you going to do to me, huh? Nothing. But lie. And write in your little blog about how you slap women around. Call a pervert a pedo? What? You're the one that helped send that dingling here. For what? To stop me and women like me from showing people on the platform what a manipulative, pache duo, disinformation agent you are. You're mad at YouTube, so you took your logic. They wouldn't let you play your music, so you figured trolling was a better job. And who was your target? Survivors of crimes against women perpetrated by men like you. Like you. I dare you to put up one slanderous thing, one more thing. Liar. Because the VA don't like people like you. Neither do victims' rights advocates. And you liked what I did, protecting women. I just didn't know how to protect them from you.
That just makes me the biggest perv. It's because the trolls were saying that I'm a...
You're the troll. Remember? You're the troll.
So what is this exposing exactly entail? I don't barely see the Sicilian link.
What does anybody else really?
And it's like, I put it on, I put it on freaking age restricted. Oh my gosh, that just makes me the biggest. I mean, people are like trying to, like, you're so exposed, Josh, you're so exposed. Dude, I've been exposed for years, I guess. And it's like, what does it really entail? So one day I go,
China, you were right about him. Wrong about me, right about him.
okay, you guys really want me exposed here? Fine. I turned on the jets in the hot tub, I pointed the camera down, could barely see the Sicilian link. And it's like, I put it on freaking age restricted. Oh my gosh, that just makes me the biggest perv because the trolls were saying that I'm exposed.
So the lesson here is that if you go online, there's going to be dirtbag dudes like you. We need a warning label for you. We need to be protected from the R&D Coxes in the world. I didn't pass your dots around. I think people should know who you are just based on your own words, seeing as you want to manipulate everybody else's.
You guys and gals, you just hear all up from everything.